On an entirely different matter, the administration's plan is working as intended. That, Mr. President, is the Department of Homeland Security's assessment of the situation at our southern border since President Biden ended Title 42 authorities back in May. On the Biden administration's watch, Customs and Border Protection reported record-shattering numbers of illegal border crossings. And yet Washington Democrats would like us to believe that with the flip of a switch, they brought the crisis they helped create under control. Believe me, Mr. President, I wish that were true. But the American community is dealing with the effects of President Biden's open borders, like the record flows of deadly drugs, no different. And so do the thousands of migrants caught up in this administration's humanitarian catastrophe along the border. Here, unfortunately, are the facts. While the Biden administration crows about migrant encounters declining, the month of May 2023 saw nearly 35,000 inadmissible persons arriving at southern border points of entry. That's double the May total from just a year before. And last month, in June, the number jumped to over 45,000. Meanwhile, the number of FBI terror watch list suspects arrested at the border thus far this fiscal year has already set a new annual record. And President Biden's HHS department still can't seem to account for over 85,000 children who arrived at the border unaccompanied and were released into the United States. So, Mr. President, I know several of our colleagues on this side of the aisle will have more to say on the subject later today. But if this is what the Biden administration calls a plan that's working as intended, I'd hate to see what they think failure looks like.